I just have to talk about this brain rot. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Troll delivering an update. Now I did not want to talk about this at first because of how retarded this whole situation is, and I thought people have already managed to understand through common sense why this is all bad. But no, we live in 2024 and people are still retards, and that's why I have to educate them with this video about think before you sleep.
Hi everyone. I usually don't start videos out like this, but today is a special occasion. Earlier, I found out that someone I made a video on got offended and has started a mass flagging campaign against me to try and get this video taken down. For everyone who is out of the loop, a few days ago, I made a video about a YouTuber who goes by Illymation or Alyssa, where I basically spent 30 minutes saying, I don't like your video, and here's why. A thing that many YouTubers do. I've criticized other YouTubers have criticized me. Sometimes we have a little internet battle, those are fun, and by the end of it, everyone moves on with their life after about a week or two, except Alyssa. Now, because of the urgency of the situation, and considering that my channel is on the line because Alyssa has millions of followers, and she's well connected to a bunch of other powerful YouTubers, I rushed to make a community post about it just in case I got a channel strike before I got the chance to comment.
So the content creator Think Before You Sleep is facing the threat of getting cancelled because he did not like a specific video made by someone else. Do you realize how retarded this is? And if you don't, let's talk about cancel culture, and let's talk about why cancel culture is the biggest pandemic that has plagued us since COVID-19. First of all, cancel culture is a violation of the First Amendment that protects freedom of speech. When someone gets deplatformed, they can no longer speak to the masses, and thus it goes against freedom of speech. Second of all, the reason why cancel culture exists in the first place is to cancel people who create content that is genuinely harmful. For example, when someone spreads misinformation, telling you, for example, that if you do drugs every day you will live a longer life than if you don't. However, disagreeing with someone's video is not harmful in any way. That's just human nature. Human beings will always disagree with each other on some things, okay? And so when you're trying to cancel someone for that, you're missing the whole point of cancel culture.
Earlier, I received an email from a follower giving a well-detailed description about how Alyssa is trying to get me a channel strike because she didn't like a video that she admits to not even watching. If you didn't watch it, how do you know what's in it? Well, a friend of hers told her it was bad. Wait, isn't this the exact kind of research that I criticized her for in the video?
When I thought this couldn't get any more brain dead, it gets more brain dead. Wow, she did not even watch the video and just wants to cancel him based on what she heard. This is the equivalent of those girls who hate Andrew Tate because he's a misogynist, except they don't even know what the term misogynist is. Hey, could you please proof watch his video and make your own assumptions on it, rather than blindly listening to someone else without any critical thinking, like a robot?
I will say that I began this journey with a bunch of people saying that Alyssa was deleting comments on her Perks of Being the Fat Kid video, and put a pause on the comments section. I understand a lot of people are going to cry censorship, but also I will point out that anytime someone makes a video criticizing a creator, the vast majority of the new comments on said creator's video will say, LOL, you're dumb and I don't like you. While I don't mind if people write comments that include polite and constructive criticism, unfortunately, asking for viewers to be courteous to other creators that I cover on this channel does not actually stop comment brigading, no matter how many times I've done it in videos, and it doesn't work when other creators do it either. I also think it's well within a creator's right to block or mute comments on their channel that are essentially harassment and not an actual discussion.
Alright, control yourself, Mr. Troll. Control your breathing, Mr. Troll. In and out. Do not get upset over an immature robot thinking Think Before You Sleep is a waste of human space and unjustly trying to cancel him. What kind of world are we living in? Sorry, that slipped out of me. Gotta control the breathing again.
Now let's continue with the completely unbiased assessment from Alyssa's friend. He spends a very high percentage of the video personally attacking Illy's appearance. Well, first of all, the fashion section was less than 10% of the content. It was 2 minutes and 45 seconds of a 37-minute video. Second, you also forgot to mention the part where I began that section highlighting Alyssa's good features to aim people's attention towards, and gave 2 examples of what she looks like when she styles herself correctly, and compared that to when she styles herself incorrectly. The reason I did that is because many people think they're ugly when they actually aren't.
So here's the thing. I don't care how good you look on the outside. I don't care if you look like a Chad or a Stacy. If you behave like this, trying to cancel someone for disagreeing with you, even though you did not watch the video, you are unattractive. This comes from a sexually frustrated young guy. Illymation, I would never want to sleep with you.
Can we all see why you should watch a video before you rile up a hate mob? When you hear personally attacking Illy's appearance, there are a lot of ways that can be interpreted. Some of them can be cruel and malicious bullying.
This is why I do not like the term woke, and I do not like woke YouTubers such as Nick is not green but greedy and Ethan is chronically online. Yes, I do think women should have the right to vote. Yes, I think same-sex marriages should be legal and all that stuff and blah blah blah. But those people are the ones that makes me want to become full-on racist, sexist and transphobic. Those people claim to have this bullying is bad agenda, but they will always cyberbully the people they do not like. I will give racists, sexists and transphobes some credit. At least they are not blatant hypocrites.
Ben Shapiro is a lawyer, and I'm not qualified to speak because I'm not a psychologist or a lawyer. Well, for one, we're talking about health and fitness here, and what sort of certifications does Alyssa have in either of those fields to be qualified to talk about them in her video? Guess who does have certifications to talk about fitness? Me. I don't mention it a lot because constantly talking about your qualifications sounds a lot like insecure bragging, but I did say I was a fitness professional in my reaction to Alyssa, and my personal qualifications are a bachelor's degree in kinesiology, an NSCA personal training certificate, and a 200-hour yoga teacher certificate.
So this whole situation is nothing but extremely idiotic. I am personally not that concerned for Think Before You Sleep. I think he will get all the support he needs from most people, because guess what? 99.9% of all people are not as brain dead as Illymation.